Hey there, it's Annette, and it's time for the Kindness Corner. I have a submission from Kim C. If you'd like to submit your story about kindness, just a short whatever about kindness that you received, kindness that was that you offered to others, send an email to AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. This is from Kim C. I have 3 children. When they were little, we required that they do a kind deed every day. So after their day was ending, either at the dinner table or at bedtime, we would ask them what was their good deed for the day. Sometimes it was a big act of kindness or a little act of kindness. We praised them all. They made sure to do at least one good deed a day without prompting. We have had several of my children's friends live with us due to their family problems, and while living with us, they too would follow this family tradition. We started since they were in pre-K. My oldest is 37, my youngest is 30. To this day, I will get updates not only from my children, but from the children who needed a place to call home, their home, for a while. Okay, so thank you, Kim C. And the other, these might help, is from Linda L. Annette, I just watched your piece on being kind. A few months back, I left my cell phone in the grocery cart in the parking lot. I was almost home when I realized I didn't have it and left it in the cart in the parking lot. I turned around and went back to the store. I was so scared that I had lost it that someone would have thought they hit the jackpot when they found it. I went into the store and asked the lady at the service desk if anyone turned in a phone. I told her what it looked like, and there it was. I just told God thank you for the kind person who found it and turned it in, hoping I would come back looking for it. This brought to mind that I did that last week. People leave their cell phones in their grocery cart. So, that's a great kindness. And then Linda says, I have done kind things myself. The week that Hurricane Ian was coming toward Florida, I had been at a gas station putting air in my tires. I noticed a man and woman with their dog sitting on the side of the station. I knew they must have been homeless. Before leaving, I stopped over to them and told them I had a dog stroller they could use to keep some of their belongings in. They said they would really be able to use it, so the next day I took them the stroller in a box of plastic bags and a flannel-backed tablecloth to use to sit on if the ground was wet, or however it could help. Before I took them the supplies, I stopped at Burger King and bought them 2 breakfast meals with coffee. They could not believe I did what I did. I was so happy to do it for folks who were obviously in need of a good meal and a helping hand. As happy as they were with the food, I was so happy to be able to lend a helping hand. I never saw them after the hurricane. I can only hope they got help from social services for the homeless when they had to seek shelter that week. Giving to others in need is good for the soul, which is why I'm doing the Kindness Corner. I want to just have daily reminders that people are kind, and that despite all the darkness that we see out there and around us and in the news, people are kind, and we can lean on each other, we can lean into each other to help us in times of need. And like I just said, I turned in somebody's cell phone the other day too, and I think most of us, just about all of us, would do the same. So definitely keep the kindness going, keep your stories coming in. And I just want to let you know that on Sundays at 1, I have Church of Spirituality live streaming 1 Eastern time. So that's every week. I hope you can join us. And tomorrow is the spring equinox, and we're having a celebration tomorrow night. If you want to join us for that, go to psychicannetteDion.com. Please send me your kindness stories to AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. This that I'm doing comes from you. So it's dependent on you sending your stories. And thank you so much. Thank you to Kim and Linda, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.